Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Carlsbad, and happy Wednesday. We have an amazing show planned for you today. We're going to have Charlie live with ASB and Bree live with Best Buddies. What else are we going to have?
Well, we also have Reese live in the studio with Students of the Month. We also have Madeline live via digital to talk about winter sports. And finally, Sinead closing out the show on Magic Window to talk about the Tustin Fire.
Sounds like it's going to be a great show. Let's get it started. I'm Carly Rae Jones.
I'm Cash Money Versailles.
And CHS TV starts right now. To kick off the show, we have a story on a local pickleball team. Let's roll the piece.
Ben Harris, a student at Carlsbad, has hosted competitive pickleball tournaments for years. But for these players, pickleball is more than just a game.
Pickleball is just a lifestyle. Like the feeling of when that paddle, the plastic on your paddle hits the plastic of the ball is a sensation that like no other.
For these athletes, pickleball isn't just a game. It's a way of life.
I just think about pickleball. Off the court, I just think about pickleball. It's all that's on my mind. I mean, everything I do leads to what I do on the court.
However, when the duos are not on the court, you'll find them elsewhere.
Pickleball is a very all-inclusive sport, you know. It takes a lot of different muscle groups, so we're in here training all of them, making sure that we're in top physical shape when it comes to the game time.
There's no doubt that Team Ben and Gabe have unstoppable chemistry.
You know, being Ben's partner is something really spectacular. You know, it's a constant work with him on our team chemistry and everything, but you know, I think we really got something special, and I think we have what it takes to beat Jake and Jack.
So, I mean, I'm going to be out here every day. I mean, this is my career. This is what I want to do. So this is my future.
While Ben and Gabe think they're a superior duo, their opponents don't agree.
Beating Ben Harris inspires me to step on the court. I just want to come over to his institution over here at BHU and really show him what I can do.
Stay tuned to hear about the rivalry between our local pickleball teams and the future of BHU. Until next time, this has been Danica Witt with Carly Rae Jones reporting for CHS TV.
Interact Club will be having a lunch meeting on Tuesday, November 14th in room 2008. They'll be making toys for a local dog shelter that rescue dogs from the streets. Snacks and service will be provided. Show up for a good cause.
French Club is meeting tomorrow in room 6205. Come to watch a fun French movie and eat chocolate croissants. They showed up yesterday and they're back today. Reese's Pieces is live in the studio with Students of the Month. Take it away, Reese.
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm live here in the studio with Students of the Month for October, and could you guys state your name and your grade?
Alejandro Ambrosio, freshman.
Berkeley Harris, junior.
Noah Zakshevsky, freshman.
Drew Wenig, freshman.
Mackenzie Guzman, junior.
London Gomez, freshman.
Eileen Seha, junior.
Well, congratulations all of you, and thank you for coming out, and I'll send it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Reese. The November Life Skills Workshop Basic First Aid and CPR is happening November 27th from 1:30 to 2:30 outside of the CHS Library. This is a free workshop where students will learn how to respond and assist in the event of an emergency. The training is provided by the Carlsbad Fire Department and snacks will be provided by CHS PTSA. Space is limited to 40 students, so register as soon as possible. You can find additional details and a registration link in your grade level Google Classroom. Jewish Student Union meets in room 6203 every Thursday at lunch. Text CBAD-JSU to 81014 for a remind.
Next up, Charlie is live with ASB. What's up, Charlie?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here with ASB to talk about their new shirts and also to talk about tickets for the upcoming football game. So can you tell me about these shirts?
Yeah, so these shirts are going to be $15 in the ASB student store, so make sure you stop by there before 6th period because it will be closed right after lunch. You're going to want these for tomorrow night. These will be the shirts for the rest of the playoffs and leading into basketball season. So yeah, make sure you stop by the student store and pick them up.
All right, and can you give me some info on the football tickets?
Yeah, so you can buy tickets on GoFan, and if you get there before 6 o'clock, they will not be clearing the stands, so keep that in mind. And ASB stickers do not count anymore, so yeah, just buy your tickets on GoFan.
Any shout-outs?
Shout out Mr. A period 1 and Mr. Trussell period 2.
Mr. A period 1.
Thanks for coming on. I'll send it back to the anchors.
Thanks, Charlie. I'd buy a shirt, but despite the name, my net worth is not very cash money. Come check out the Penn Spinning Club today in room 3205. It's fun and very stress relieving.
It's never too early to plan an amazing educational and fun trip. Are you interested in traveling to Greece summer of 2025? Please see Mrs. Harris in room 3204 before school, at lunch, or after school for details, or email lisajeen050@gmail.com. Now switching topics, you have Bree live with Best Buddies. What's up, Bree?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here with Best Buddies to talk about their upcoming meeting. So Danica, when and where is the meeting?
Yes, we're going to have a meeting tomorrow at lunch in Ms. Shea's room 4003.
That sounds great. And then Leah, why should people come to the meeting?
People should come to the meeting because it's a really fun and inclusive environment. We have a lot of fun. Last meeting we played Just Dance and we had cookies. It's overall a fun place to be.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. And then Neil, what's your favorite thing about Best Buddies?
My favorite thing about Best Buddies is talking to people and eating snacks.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Make sure to check it out, Carlsbad.
Thanks, Bree. You've heard about college rep visits, but there's also a MiraCosta student ambassador in the counseling office every Monday from 8:15 to 10 a.m. They're here to answer any questions you may have about MiraCosta, as well as questions about the campus, MiraCosta programs, their application process, as well as the transfer process. Details can be found in your Google Classroom, or talk to your counselor or Ms. Blunk. CHS Study Hall is also available today and tomorrow, as well as every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in the library's biography room. It's a great place to study with peers, connect with a student tutor, and get academic support.
Carlsbad High School will be hosting Granite Hills in the semifinals on the Open Division playoffs on Thursday, November 9th. Game time is 7 p.m. and tickets can be purchased at gofan.com. Gates will open at 6 p.m. Only CIF passes will be accepted at the gate. Now Madeline is live at the softball field to give us some more info on the upcoming winter sports. Madeline.
Good morning, Carlsbad. As you can see, I'm down here at the softball fields to talk about softball coming up here pretty shortly. So preseason has started, and it's every Monday after school. You can bring your gear, a great attitude. We got coaches down here, returners, and maybe even your friends.
Madeline, sorry for the technical difficulties, everybody. So while we have it, to close out our show, Sinead is live on the Magic Window to talk about the fire in Tustin yesterday. Take it away, Sinead.
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here on the Magic Window to give you a little bit of information on the fire that happened yesterday in Orange County. So for those of you who don't know about what this was, there was a fire at the historic World War II era hangar in Tustin at around 1:30 a.m. Tuesday morning. So this hangar stands at around 17 stories high and used to house blimps for the U.S. Navy back in the 40s that were used to patrol the coastline for submarines during World War II. So this hangar is a historic landmark for many residents. So when parts of the roof began collapsing due to the fire, many locals were very sad to see this community staple in flames. Not only was this hangar a pillar of the community, though, it was also featured in many popular movies like Star Trek, Pearl Harbor, and X-Men. So luckily the hangar was abandoned, though, so there were no fatalities, but a lot of the environmental causes or effects are unknown, and also the cause of the fire is also unknown, so local Tustin PD are checking that out. But for now, that's all we know, and I'll send it back to the anchors at the desk.
Thank you, Sinead. Very informational. Before we go, here's a quick look at the story for tomorrow's show.
Doctors told me it's going to go to your brain, your heart, or your lungs.
Robert and Bravo both had coughing fits. At the care center, they discovered that Bravo had 3 tumors. 3 days later, he passed away. During this time, Robert became a medical miracle, and his tumors miraculously disappeared.
Looks like a great story. We want to give a big thank you to all of our staff on campus who work so hard to provide the best experience for us students. And Lancers, a reminder to be respectful, especially in those lunch lines, and to give appreciation to all of our amazing teachers and staff.
Also, please come out and support our boys tomorrow at the football game. CHS TV Sports will not be live streaming the game tomorrow, so please come out and prove that we are the #1 sports or the #1 student section in the world. That's all from us. So make sure to tune in tomorrow for yet another great show. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.